Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in today to Sincerely Mrs. Prince. On this channel, we talk about lifestyle, education, and faith. Today, we're going to be talking about expectations versus reality, moving to a new country, and most importantly, moving to Canada, as that is where I moved to. So, let's get into the video. So when you're moving to a new location, come with an open mind. This is something that I think I might have lacked at the beginning. I did not have an open mind. Try to remember that the climate might be different, the environment might be different, the food might be different. So there are several things to bear in mind when you move to a new location. Just try to remember, come with an open mind. Number 2, keep in mind that you need to start from the bottom. You need to start from scratch. So you arrive into a new country, don't expect things are gonna evolve right away to the way they were when you were in your home country. Case in point, you might be relocating to a country where you need to rent an apartment, live in an apartment before you're able to own your home. You might be transitioning from owning your home and then catapulting into renting a home, renting an apartment. So that is something that is very different. So keep in mind that you probably will start from scratch, working your way up. Number 3, career. This is the one that I had a hard time processing. Now, I've been an educator for 9+ years in Jamaica. When I arrived in Canada, I did not immediately go back into teaching because you need a teacher's certification in order to teach in Canada. Now, if you tuned into my last video about how to get your teacher certification in Canada, that will help to clarify why I had to wait. Go ahead and watch that video and that will give you some idea. Back into my career. Now, while I waited to get certified as a teacher to teach in Canada, was I just going to sit at home? Absolutely not. Because the bills weren't going to stop. They were continuing. And so I needed to be employed in order to keep living the lifestyle that I wanted. So while I waited for my teacher certification to be processed, I had to get a job outside of education. So first job I got was as a receptionist, and thank God for prior experience. Before attending college, I worked as a receptionist for a company in Jamaica, and I used that prior knowledge, that prior experience, and I landed that job. Next job I had was an educational assistant, where you worked one-on-one with students in the classroom and the classroom teacher. The third job I had before I got into my teaching career was to work at the bank. So yes, guys, it's a humbling experience, but it's also rewarding. You pick up a lot of skills on the way, and it also teaches you patience. Number 4, while I waited, I also pursued a master's in education. The moral of this is things may not go according to how you want it when you arrive into a new country. You may have to get into a job that you're unfamiliar with. That's okay. Keep trying. Go towards what you want to go for, and it will be attained. You have to manifest the lifestyle or the goals that you want for them to be realized. So one of the things that I would say to you is, do not give up. It seems daunting. It seems as if it will never happen, but you want it so badly. Do not give up. Bear in mind too that everybody's situation is unique. Case in point, my husband, when he arrived, he went straight into the job of his career field. That was not my case. So I had to keep working for what I wanted. Let me just put this caveat in to say that though you might have arrived into your dream job, it is not a bed of roses. This poses its own challenges whereby the work environment, the climate, the customs, the procedures, the practices of the job might be somewhat different and unique to what you're used to. So it takes some time for you to get used to that. The next thing that I would say is when moving to a new country, do not compare yourself with another person. Do not compare your level with another person's level. We do not run the same race. We do not have the same experiences and or challenges. So it's never okay for you to arrive in a new place and try to compare neighbor A with neighbor B and then yourself. Run your own race. Take your time to achieve the goals that you have set out for yourself and make the best of everything that you have. Another thing that can be a factor when you move to a new location is loneliness, lack of friends, lack of associates, and just the day-to-day basic interactions. Some provinces or cities may have associations for newcomers that will enable you to involve yourself into your new community. You have a child, you may also join your child's school to volunteer, or you may join a church family and take your time to meet people, make acquaintances, and take yourself out of that loneliness, because loneliness can be somewhat harmful if it is not rectified, if you get what I mean. It's not okay to drench yourself in pity, to drench yourself in loneliness, because we were made to socialize and interact to some degree. Finally, guys, moving to a new country takes a lot of gut, takes a lot of strength and fortitude, because you're moving from a common ground into an unfamiliar place most often, as was in my case. We had no family members in my province and we just relocated. But have an open mind. Know what you want when you have arrived or before you have arrived. Set your goals. There'll be days that you will have emotional meltdowns, but at the beginning, when you are processing everything, those things are natural to happen. Have a game plan. If you're here with a partner, have a game plan to when you want to, achieve certain things. Take your time. Even though you may have to start from scratch, take your time, run your own race, and make the opportunity count for you. One thing that I do love about Canada is that access to resources are limitless. There are so many things that you can get involved in. There's so many things that are available to you. And it's just a matter of knocking on the right door to open that opportunity. So there are so many privileges, there are cons, there are pros to everything in life. But I think at the end of the day, it is how we view a situation. Some may see the glass that has water in it half full or half empty. It's all about the mindset that you have. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it will be easy from day one, but I will say to you that it gets better with time. All right, guys, I hope you got something from this video. If you ever relocated from anywhere, share your thoughts and situations down below. What did you experience at first? Was it daunting for you? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with somebody else. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you in the next video. Au revoir.